I just want to go over. I just made a list of my top 10 rappers, my personal top 10 rappers of all time. Go ahead and tell y'all my list. Y'all know the number. Who y'all already know who got the number one spot. Number one spot going to Tupac, multi-platinum, and my list is based on my personal preference, basically. Um, but all of these people are multi-platinum artists, and they're consistent throughout the years, and they stood the test of time. You know, and they're big icons. They're game changers. You know, so this is my personal list. Big game changers. They changed the game, pretty much. So let me start off with personal. Like I said, Tupac, probably the biggest game changer of them all. Tupac, when he died, it affected the whole coast. The whole coast went down after Pac died. West Coast never fully recovered after Pac died. Um, the man music was so emotional, was so potent. It still rings in effect today. The shock waves are still here today. I don't think no artist can do that today. Can match Pac today. You know, from the residue he left behind. That will never be matched again. These artists are fly by night. They sound good for the moment, but will they stand the test of time? You know, I like Moneybagg Yo. He's my favorite artist right now, but will he stand the test of time? Only time to tell. Like a lot of these artists, like Savage 21, man, they have quick shelf life. So a guy like Savage 21 will probably last a couple years and he'll be gone. You know, but okay. Like I said, Tupac, number one rapper. He at my top spot. Number two, gonna go to Bigg. Y'all already know. Going to Biggie. Iconic 90s icon. Multi-platinum. Changed a game changer. He came with the lyrics. Came with movie theater lyrics. Just came with movie cinematic lyrics. That is unmatched today. Great fucking lyricist. Changed the game. Great storyteller. Great songwriter. Probably the best storytelling songwriter of all time. I think he is. That's number two. Number three, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, that nigga, dog. Before Death Row, Ice Cube was holding the West Coast down. You know, originated with the NWA. But Cube is a fucking living legend. That's what Ice Cube is, a living legend. A fucking, if he was a building, he'd be the biggest skyscraper, you know, in New York City, in LA. No, I say he'd be the biggest skyscraper in LA if he was a building in LA. Yeah, most consistent, been consistent. He changed his tune though when he stopped sampling, when they stopped using samples. He changed his lyrics are still kind of consistent, but I don't listen to his stuff no more these days because he still spit the heat though. But he's just I like that old Q. I like that old 90s Q, man. Early 90s Q, man. You know, America's Most Wanted. I'm into that. I'm into that Boys in the Hood Cube. I'm into Death Certificate Cube. I'm into Lethal Injection Cube. I'm into them motherfucking albums right there, bro. Cube that nigga. For real. Nobody fucking with Cube on the West Coast And the only people that I put above Cube is Pac and Bigg. So Cube, that nigga, dog. For real. And hold up now. I might Bigg and Cube, they running close to second place. You know what I'm saying? I think Cube might have Bigg now. I might have to change that around and put Cube the second. Number 2. Cause Cube, man. Cube is the realness. Alright? Very talented motherfucker. Greatest, a GOAT. Okay, so after that, we're going with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a student of Bigg. I put Jay-Z under Bigg. If Bigg was alive, I don't think Jay-Z's career would have been as big. So he's kind of a, he comes out the Bigg, man, because Bigg was running that shit. Bigg was running the lyric game, but Jay-Z been consistent, beautiful flow, a very substantive rapper. I mean, has very great substance in his music. And he know how to mix it up. He know how to put the party songs in his music. And he know how to put he has that lyrical content. He got something for the clubs, then he got something for the guys that just want to nod their head, and he got something for the street. So Jay-Z covers all the corners. Some for the clubs, some for the street, and some for the party shit. The party shit, well, the party shit is the club, but the street, the club, and the mental dude, the dude that just want to bob his head, and the lyrical dude, yeah, dude that just want to hear some good lyrics. Jay-Z got it all. All right. So, and then Jay-Z multi-platinum, holding New York down, has held New York down. Never changed his sound. Still New York. Didn't have to switch up and try to sound like the South. So Jay-Z is a iconic great, man. Next we got Eminem. So Jay-Z is number 4. In my top 4, Jay-Z is 4. Pac, Bigg, Cube, Jay-Z, number 4. Alright. Number 5 is Eminem. Now, Eminem changed the game. Was a game changer. Coming in with real ass lyrics, emotional lyrics, crazy lyrics, controversial lyrics. Multi-platinum artist, got a lot of attention. Iconic. His flow. You know what? The thing about Eminem though is not about really his lyrics. It's more about his flow, his delivery, how he came with the lyrics, how he flowed with the lyrics, because that makes a difference. Your flow makes a difference. Your flow trumps your lyrics. Most of the time, your flow is gonna trump what you're saying. People are paying attention more to your flow than to what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? It's the beat and the flow that gets their attention. Later on, and thirdly comes the lyrics. An example of that is DMX. His flow and the beat is what got people's attention, not his lyrics. Because the DMX didn't have the greatest lyrics, but he had that crazy ass flow with that voice, and he had that beat. So DMX could have made anything sound good. He could have said Lil Red and Riding Hood. He could have sung a nursery rhyme, and it still would have been dope because you was checking out his flow and his voice. Same with Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. It's the flow that get these motherfuckers. It's the flow. It's not what they saying. You can't even understand what they saying, but you listen to that flow though. It's that flow that get you. Meek Mill, that flow get you, man. That's what gets you. That's what make you great. That flow makes you great. Eminem, so Eminem had that flow. He got that flow that makes him more. You know, they keep bringing him more paper. You know what I'm saying? Because his lyrics wasn't all that great. You know, Eminem would say some dumb shit, some stupid shit, or some funny shit, or some crazy ass shit, murdering shit. But it's that flow, and it's that energy behind that flow. He had, that's why he's number 5. He had great energy. He ain't the best, but he had the great energy, great flow, and the beats wasn't all that. But you know, his energy and his flow and his originality is what make him great, and his substance, and what he talks about in his raps. Because a lot of people can't relate to his anger. So Eminem, yeah, is a force to be reckoned with. Iconic. Mad genius, man. Great, man. Greatness. That's right there. That's what it is. Number 6, LL Cool J. LL Cool J has to have respect, man. He's the pioneer, one of the pioneers. I give him the most respect. One of the great pioneers in the music game. So yeah, Jay-Z gets all the respect in the world. I mean, LL gets all the respect in the world of me. Multi-platinum, legendary artist. You know, a lot of these guys above me, pattern was influenced by LL. You know, copy LL style in some way, form, or fashion. You know, so LL, I salute LL. LL was legendary, icon. Next, we got Snoop. Iconic. Came in the game, tearing it up, multi-platinum. That first album. Rarely do people do as well as Snoop on his first album. Snoop first album, man. Legendary. People still bumping that today. Let's see if people are gonna bump some of these new artists' albums in 20 years from now. Let's see if that shit gonna be legendary and they still doing shows from their first album. Snoop is an icon. Snoop, legendary, multi-platinum artist. More than one album. He had plenty of great albums, plenty of good albums. Nothing top that first album like Thriller though. Doggy Style just like Thriller, like Michael Jackson Thriller, man. He ain't gonna top that. So Snoop number 9. No, Snoop numbers. Hold up. Snoop number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Snoop is number 7. Number 8, Meek Mill. Had to give it up to Meek Mill. Like I said, he bought like an Eminem. Well, thing about Eminem, the thing about Meek, he not only come with the flow, he got the flow, he got the energy, and he got the great lyrics to come with it. So he's a step above Eminem because he has great lyrics. Phenomenal lyrics. With a mastery flow, with mastery energy. That's what he got. No matter what you're rapping about, it's that flow. It's that energy behind the flow. You know? And it's stuff, and that's what you vibing to. You're not vibing, and then his lyrics are dope. Man got dope ass lyrics. He ain't trying to make it too complicated. You can understand what he's saying. You know? And number 9 is Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy, one of my favorite trap rappers. Motivational. If you know about hustling, you want to be a hustler, or you're a hustler, hustling ain't always got to be about slanging drugs, but it's the hustle just to have some business about yourself. You want to pop in that Jeezy. If you got business about yourself, you popping in that Jeezy to get motivated. Icon. Could survive in any era, I think. Jeezy, my number 9, Jeezy. Jeezy was holding me down for a long time in the new era because a lot of these rappers I couldn't fuck with, but I fuck with Jeezy. Jeezy is a new age rapper. I fuck with Jeezy. I don't fuck with too many new age rappers, but Jeezy is one of them. I fuck with him and Meek Mill. Fuck with them guys. Kanye West, number 10. Kanye West is like a throwback. He came in the game about 2003 or 4, something like that. So, yeah, Kanye is like a throwback though. Kanye come with great content that makes you think. A certain swagger or lyricism that he has, certain energy he has. His music, he's a great songwriter, great lyrical content, great producer, gets your attention. Multi-platinum Grammy award winning Kanye. Always doing his thing. I don't know. I think he kind of fell off now. I don't know. I don't check. He doing too much crazy shit for me. He throwing too many tantrums for me these days. But it don't take away from his great artistry. Don't take away from him being a great artist, great rapper. That's Kanye, my number 10. And that's more out of respect than me really listening to him, because Kanye West done put in work. So I respect his hustle. I respect his grind. And yeah, top 10, Kanye West in it. Number 10, that's it, man. My top 10 rappers. Peace.